Hello and welcome to another video of How Do Art 3. Today I'll be showing some basic body shapes and posing. So let's get started! Like most things, you start off with the head. For starters, you can start off with the 7 system that I learned in my design class. Or it might have been 8. I spent a majority of it sleeping. So the correct measurements goes as follows. The head takes up the first block from 1 to 2, the neck goes down to 2.5, the shoulders are also at 2.5, the upper chest section stops at 3, the abdomen goes to 4, the hips are from 4 to 4.5, the knees reach about 5.5, and the ankles go to 7.5. Now that you have the sketch, determine where the joints will be. This will help out a lot in the future, and will make sure that you know where things will bend. In between the 2 shoulder circles, I like to put a line to show where the collarbone will end up. The weenus of your arm should be just above your hip. You can see this in real life by tucking your arms to your body and pressing down with your elbows. Now, the arms are going to be made up of 3 parts: your shoulder, your bicep, and your forearm. However, where they should be marked is at the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. You can put a line through it and then continue to shape your arm how it seems fit. Honestly, taking reference from your arm will help a lot in the future, so I would start doing that, or even taking reference from someone else's arm. The legs are also made up of 3 parts: the thigh, the calves, and the ankle, marked respectfully at the hip, the knee, and the ankle. Make sure to add a slight bump where the knee is. That's where you'll make the curve on the... Wait, actually, what the hell is that called? That's where you put the curve of your knee weenus. The abdomen is probably the hardest part proportion-wise, but it's relatively the same thing. Rectangle, line, rectangle shape. With enough practice, you'll be able to shape poses from a stick figure. Don't believe me? Boom! Still don't? Bam! Oh, and before I go, just remember that if anyone says using references is cheating, their opinion is invalid. Just do what you have to do. You'll figure it out.